Shalom. First, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the whole elect, the house of David. Let's get into this. It's 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 17. Pray without ceasing. Pray without ceasing. Pray without ceasing. Why? Why? Because you're going to need to pray for things, pray for things that, that's on the rise, that's coming. Like in the old day, they'll pray for a good harvest. When they pray for a good harvest, that means they planted the seeds. And, they planted the seeds, taking care of it. Now they're waiting and praying, hoping for a good harvest. Because hope, that's one of the things that comes with faith. Faith is hope. Because you're hoping for something. You have faith. You have faith that it's going to be accomplished. So pray without ceasing, because these times we're coming into is going to be hard. It's going to be hard. You're going to need, as scripture says, faith without works is dead. Faith without works is dead. So praying is works, if you don't believe it or not, because what? You have to have faith to pray. You have to have faith to pray. Fasting, praying, those are counted as works. So you want to build some work up, because as I've been saying, I think this is probably my thing, talking about faith. Because you have to have that. You have to have that. As scripture says, you cannot please him without faith. You cannot please him without faith. That's why Abraham was blessed. Let's get that. This is Romans chapter 9. Oops. What in the world? I hit the wrong one. Romans chapter 9 verse. It's like Romans chapter 4 verse 3. For what said the scriptures, Abraham believed Yahweh, and it was counted unto him for righteousness. He believed his words. What that was. What is belief? Faith. What is belief? Faith. And it was counted to him for righteousness. It was counted to him for righteousness. Again, for what said the scriptures, Abraham believed Yahweh, and it was accounted unto him for righteousness. You hear that? You see, it might be good if I continue it. Verse 4. Now to him that worketh is the reward not reckoned of grace, but of debt. Let me read that again. Now to him that worketh is the reward not reckoned of grace, but of debt. But to him that worketh not, but believed on him that justified the ungodly, his faith is counted for righteousness. You see, faith And that's who he's coming back for. Those that, seek after, follow after righteousness. And that's gonna get you through it. Faith is gonna get you through the times we're coming into, which is Jacob's trouble. It was a scripture. The priest brought out, priest Ashima earlier. He brought this out. Let me get it. I gotta go to this. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 16, verse. What is it, 16? Nope, my bad. Salakia. Second Ezra, chapter 16. I think it was verse 71. It's some 70. Let me see. Yeah, for here it is. Because let me get back to what I was saying before I get this. As I was saying, you're going to need faith to get through Jacob's trouble. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 71. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold is in the fire. Oh, hear, O ye my beloved, said the Lord. Behold, the days of troubles are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. You hear that? He's talking to you, the people that are alive today. Because this is about to happen. Listen. The 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 74. Hear, O ye my beloved, said the Lord. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. This is Romans chapter 4, verse 3. For what saith the scriptures? Abraham believed Yahweh, and it was accounted unto him for righteousness. You see, what was counted to him of righteousness? He believed. What you got to have to believe? Faith, like it says right here in verse 5. Let me get the ending part. Faith is counted for righteousness. You understand? That's gonna help you navigate through the times to come, cause it might happen suddenly. It might happen suddenly. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 12. Listen to this. For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in a snare. So are the sons of men snared in an evil time, when it falleth suddenly upon them. It's gonna happen suddenly. You might just have to leave. You might just have to go. You might be riding back from work, from your job, to see that your house surrounded. The lockdown might, commence right then and there while you at work or on the streets. You can't go back home, especially you see FEMA in the streets. You already know what's going on because wisdom and knowledge. Because that wisdom and knowledge you've been gaining, you gonna get that understanding. Like, I most likely can't go back home. You might go around, scope out scope out the spot and you like, nah, I gotta go. You can't take nothing with you. Cause it's gonna happen suddenly. You gonna have to have that faith, knowing the only things you have on you is the clothes on your back and whatever in your pocket or purse or backpack. You have faith that the Lord, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, is gonna take care of you. It's gonna guide you through the faith, guide you through this time of trouble. Even if you taken to the FEMA camps, somewhere out in the wilderness, on the streets, surrounded by, I don't know, gangs and stuff, and he deliver you out of their hands, or he delivered them into your hands in that spiritual power and that spiritual might. And that spiritual might come upon you mightily like it did for Samson. When he was surrounded, he slew 1,000 men with a jawbone of an ass. These are things you gotta look forward to. These are things you have to look forward to. It's 2023, Hopefully, as the apostle, coined it. Hopefully this be the year that he fulfill all those prophecies be fulfilled, We ready for it. We ready when we tired. Ain't you tired to go to work? Ain't you tired of, ain't you tired of being tired? Ain't you tired of not having, things that will, please you righteously? Like in that movie, I'm tired, boss. Inside joke. But yeah, you gonna need to have faith to get through these things that's coming, because it can happen suddenly. It can happen suddenly. And a lot of brothers have been saying, it's been on a lot of brothers' spirit that they believe a lot of people gonna fall out, like a lot of people gonna fall out down this year. And that's gonna push people, that's gonna push the at least the little order out of chaos. Order out of chaos, whatever you say, order out of chaos. We hoping for it. Once y'all get y'all plans started, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai is gone. He's going, he gonna put his hand in. He gonna put his hand in. Then once they at least come after his elect, ooh, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be their ass. So But again, you gotta have faith to navigate through all this. You gotta have faith to navigate through all this, With that, I hope you was edified. Again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai, the honest apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, the house of David. Until next time, Yahweh willing, Shalom.